But what I got interested in and started talking to Heng Chen about when I came back to my office after that trip was, what is that a microcosm of? Like, there must be other moments too. What is it about New Year's, and where else can we find that magic fairy dust and sprinkle it on people that gives you this sense of a fresh start? And so we started reading and learning. And what we learned is there's this whole literature on something called autobiographical memory. And what it teaches us is that the way we think about our lives is not linear. We actually look back on our lives like we are characters in a novel, and that there are chapter breaks in our lives that separate the way we think about who we were, who we will be. And those chapter breaks arise at predictable moments. So you can think about big chapter breaks. Big chapter breaks would be something like, you started this podcast, or you started a new job, or you moved to a new city. Maybe you started a new relationship. By the way, positive and negative chapter breaks in our lives. And when we bookend those chapters, what we do is we feel like we're making a major transition. And a new chapter that we open is a new beginning. To us, we feel more separated from who we were before I moved to Boston, before I took this job at company XYZ, before I got that promotion. That was the old me. And I feel this is the new me now at that chapter break. That's what's happening on New Year's. We feel, okay, last year is over. I'm chapter breaking that. That was the old me who didn't get in shape, who, didn't make the promotion at work. But this year's going to be different. And we can set the old me aside and move on and say, I'm going to be optimistic and different this time because of that chapter break.